What's going on, guys? Listen, man, I know you guys see the headlines. I know you guys be tuning into the news, social media, YouTube. It's all over the digital space, guys. A few weeks ago, China brought forward some shocking revelations that shocked the designer and retail space and put a big hole in the luxury retail space illusion, guys. Yes, manufacturers in China have revealed some shocking news to us. All this time, these designer brands been ripping people off by telling us that their products are made in Europe. However, allegedly, it is made in China by the same Chinese manufacturers who make like fakes and like dupes of their product. So even though I can vouch for the accuracy of this accusation, I can't help but think, like, is this really going on in the fragrance industry as well? So stay tuned, let you know, like, if your favorite niche or designer houses are using Chinese manufacturer to bottle or to make their fragrances. All right, so stay tuned. Okay, before we deep dive into this, let's do two things here. Let's separate what a niche fragrance is from a designer fragrance. So I have two bottles in my hand here. This is from Bond Number 9 and this is called Lafayette Street, and this is a niche fragrance. Why this is a niche fragrance? Because the house of Bond Number 9 primarily focus on making fragrances. So what they'll do is they put more time, energy and effort into making good blended cocktail fragrances. All right, in my other hand, this is Dior Sauvage perfume. This is a designer fragrance. Why this is a designer fragrance? Meaning Dior don't only make fragrances, they make clothes, they make handbags, they make shoes, belt. They make a lot of things in the retail space. So they just don't only focus on making fragrances. So that's the difference. Niche, designer fragrance. The elephant in the room and the big question is, can our niche and designer fragrances are actually made in China? For a fact, I know niche houses like Parfum de Mali, Amouage, Bond Number 9 and others actually employ perfumers, like master perfumers of the likes like Alberto Morelos or Cecile. There's a lot of actual perfumers in Europe and also in the Middle East. So a lot of these fragrances that are made from real natural ingredients such as like myrrh, frankincense, rose, nutmeg, saffron, and all of those good natural ingredients. Yes, you actually need a perfumer to put all these ingredients together and extract the perfume oils from all these ingredients that give you the longevity, the scent, and the beautiful aura around you when you wear a real natural fragrance that is bottled and like macerated over time so that the scent is really blended and put together well. So we can debunk that fact that like a lot of these niche houses actually use perfumers, real perfumers, to source natural ingredients and stuff like that to actually go in their fragrance. On the designer fragrance industry side, I know that some of them actually employs reputable master perfumers. For example, I know that Francis Kurkdjian from Maison Francis Kurkdjian, he's the one who's overseeing and the scent profile of the Dior Sauvage lineup. All the Dior Sauvage lineup recently, maybe over a couple of years now, he's the one who actually oversees that, handles that, and he's a master perfumer over there. I can say that some of the ingredients designer use, they don't really take time into sourcing like natural and good quality, not say good quality, but natural ingredients. Some of the time designer houses will use synthetic ingredients in their fragrances. would be like a mixture of synthetic and a mixture of natural. You know what I mean? While the niche house will go out there and use mostly or all 99% all natural ingredients to make their fragrances. Because the designer houses don't really focus on fragrance too much, they'll tend to shortcut and use some synthetic oils and synthetic ingredients in their fragrances. And we all know that in the industry. We all know that it happens in designer sometimes. You know, not only designer, some niches do it too. However, the question is, where are these synthetic fragrance compounds actually made? Right? Are they made in China? Are they made in the USA? Are they made somewhere else? Where are they made? Are they made in Europe? You know what I mean? We don't know. We actually don't know. So we don't know what's going on in that lineup, because what I'm seeing, as I said earlier, is that a lot of fragrance now are pushed on TikTok and on Temu out of China. So I guess China is trying to capture a part of the fragrance game, and we don't know. But one thing is that we can't put it past any of these houses, man. Even though it is vague and we can only speculate, we don't know what's really going on, because even though we can't even vouch for the recent developments out of China regarding like the handbags and other apparels from major brands. So it's just time to tell if the fragrance industry is going to be exposed in a way that really shocked us. So we can't really tell what's going on, and we can only hope and pray that there is no shortcut in the process of creating some of these fragrances from the niche houses and the designer houses, and they use chemical compound that can really affect us in a way. But just time will tell. But I wouldn't put it past them though. But you know what I mean? I wouldn't put it past them. Trust but verify. So this is your boy Jermane'S Views. Please remember, like, comment, share, subscribe, click that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop any content like this, man. Alright?